8:30 in the morning on Wednesday, the 4th of Feb. Gonna get ready, and then I've got a meeting with the founder of the company I'm sending for in literally half an hour.
About 10:30, woke up, shower, got ready, coaching call / check-in call with the founder of the company that I'm working for at the moment, which was good. Only went for like half an hour, and then read the Bible. Well, no, I did some Bible study thing, but I was watching a video, to be fair. Prayed, meditated, and now I'm just doing a little bit of like random shit, and then I'm gonna go to jiu-jitsu in 10 minutes. So just gonna eat like a banana and some honey, and then drive straight there, do jiu-jitsu for an hour, come back, and then I've got like a few hours of deep work. So that's the plan. Right, I have come back from jiu-jitsu. It was actually pretty sick. It's only like two other blokes that are in like their 30s or 40s. It was like a Q&A thing where we just sat there figuring shit out, and then did a bit of like called rolling, which is basically like sparring at the end. Now I've just cooked myself up some dinner or lunch. I've got 500 grams of beef mince rolled up into meatballs with garlic and mixed herbs with like tomato sauce and then parmesan on the top. That is 1,000 calories and 110 grams of protein. So pretty ideal. Gonna eat this and watch a sales call and learn from it, and then I've got some like deep work that I'm gonna do for the next like 2 hours.
So it is now later in the day. My chair is really creaky, but it's now nearly 9 o'clock. I've did like 3 hours of skill set work, had a coaching call, and then all of a sudden the calendar, I think we sent some like email out, which has just gotten like ridiculously good results. And it's booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 calls in today when it was at 2. However, they don't really have a clue about anything to do with us, which is concerning. So I've already had 3 of the calls. One of them was didn't have budget. The other just said I just pitched it to him, and he was like, yeah, I just don't think that's got enough value to it, which is, I've never had that before. And then the third one was B2B. So we sometimes do B2B. So that would be huge. If that comes through, that would be training like 15 sales reps, which would be like tens of thousands of dollars. Like that would be mental if that closes. But I do like the first initial call, and then that moves on to Aaron. So it's not like a one call process. So I just did what I needed to do. And now I've got my third call literally about to start right now. And I've got 2 more after that, finishing at midnight. So I don't know why my voice is sounding like that. But yeah, posted on social media. That's why social media is kind of falling off a little bit, but I'm sure it will pick back up soon. I will show that in this video. I said I'd do it last video, but I will do it this video. Give you a little update on where that's at. And then tomorrow I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 calls. However, I've got like a 3-hour block in the middle because I'm going to a Bible study, like a good Christian boy. On a real one though, I've been to a few like a year ago, but because of my job now, I have to book it off work. So I'm going to start going to once a month or something, because it is really important to do. And obviously that is my number one priority above making money or anything like that. So I'm at least going to make time for it once a month to go to that. But I'm basically having to pay to go because of the times. So yeah, should be good. I am pretty uncomfortable with it. Like it's all a bit weird to me still, getting used to it, but you feel good when you leave. You're like, yeah, that's done me good. Speaking about God, learning about other people's experiences, you can learn a lot from that. So looking forward to it. Not really, but I know it'll be good for me. So it's now, what time is it? It's now 10 o'clock nearly. I've got another call in 6 minutes, and then I've got, I think I've got 2 more. So I've got one at 10, one at 11:15 until 12 o'clock. So I'm planning out my day now so I don't have to do it after my calls. I'm going to sleep at like 1 o'clock. But the plan is, I've got morning routine, Bible study, learn taught tracks, which is for sales. I need to wash clothes, MMA training. Then I need to read through some market research for my own business that I'm setting up. Skill set for an hour and a half. Then strategy calls start at 3 o'clock. I then have a coaching call in between. I then have 1 more sales call. I then have Bible study, which is going to take like 3 hours driving there, driving back and everything. And then I've got 2 or 3 more calls at the end here as well. So this is how I like to plan out my day. Like I literally have my full week planned out.
I have like the basics of it, like tomorrow, like I haven't touched, this is just what it should look like, but you know, I'll get different things in, like I'll wash clothes and I'll add that in. So I've just done like a little review of today and I know exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then I have like loads of tasks set up here as well. And I just like go through those and stack them on the days. Tomorrow I need to edit and post a YouTube video. I need to do some daily tasks for my job, and then I also want to post on social media as well. So yeah, everything is pretty organized, and I know exactly what I'm doing tomorrow, and yeah, this really helps.
So I wear these after like 9 o'clock, I'll start wearing them. But when I have sales calls, I literally just take them off for the sales calls, and I've got like 2 lights in here to get good lighting for the call and everything, 2 big screens in front of me. But I just look like such a twat wearing these. Like, I just feel like a twat. Like, I don't wear these to look cool. I genuinely want it to help me sleep. And I'm really, you know what? If I had like I do kind of like wearing them though, but I'm embarrassed wearing them on camera and on calls. So I just take them off for calls. Other than that, I probably do actually, I do kind of like them, weirdly enough. But I feel like I'm struggling already closing deals. Like, it just puts me up against it when they just think, who is this twat with a baby face, bum fluff above his lip, and spots and orange glasses. So I don't know. I could get like a nicer pair, but I don't really think that's the issue. I think I need to get my setup looking a bit better, to be fair. Maybe that will help. I think I'm in some like Miami mansion or something. I don't know. Right. It is now like 11:15, driving to MMA training. Woke up at 8:30 on the dot again, which is when I want to wake up. Got ready, Bible, pray, meditate, then did some work for about 40 minutes, but I was getting distracted, to be fair. It wasn't like the most productive thing, but I'm on track. I'm building up momentum. I'm ticking all the boxes. I'm working hard. I'm getting up. I'm doing everything right now, which is good. And now I've got MMA as well, which I'm excited about. So let's go there. Let's train, and then come back. More work, food, and what else is there? Oh yeah, I got Bible study today, which I don't know, a little bit. It's always a little bit anxious going to them. I haven't been to one in about a year either, just because, I don't know, I was drifting away a little bit, but I'm back, and overall, like, I am looking forward to it to some degree. So, cooked some chicken wings. Got like 1,000 calories, 100 grams of protein, little like Parmesan, garlic, paprika on it. I just had one bite. It doesn't taste the best, to be honest. I think I missed, you can add like baking soda and it makes it crispy without like adding any calories or anything. So I should have done that. But anyway, eating these, I've just done some, I got back from MMA like an hour ago. So I'll be doing some work while Caesar cooking. Gonna eat these and review a sales call, and then I've got my first call in an hour and a half, so just gonna prep for that. Gonna review this call that I'm watching, and yeah, it's fun. It's now 2 minutes to 3, so I'm literally just waiting to jump onto my first call of the day. I've then got 2 calls or 3 calls, and then I've got a coaching call, and then I've got Bible study, which is gonna be like 3 hours out of my day, but it's the priority. Then after that, I've got 2 or 3 calls, and then that's it for the day. But my final call is going to finish at like 12:30, 1:45, which I can't really be asked about because I'm trying to get my sleep like dialed in, and I'm just sleeping like the past 2 nights I've slept like 6 hours, and I feel fine, but I know I'm not operating as well as I could be. So yeah, one of them ones, but all good. It's Jimmy Savile back again with the blue light blockers, the blue light cockers. Yeah, today's been rough, by the way. I've had 6 calls booked in, 4 have shown, and didn't close a single one, and I should have closed all of them, so there's that. I should probably keep my voice down, actually. It is 1:30 in the morning, by the way, as well, so that's class. Just to add on top of that, Grandad's ill in the other room sleeping, so probably kept him up the entire time as well. And he's too nice to actually say that I'm doing that. social media's kind of fallen off. I was getting like 2,000 views a video, now I get like 400. And I've still got to send a load of emails and do an end of day report, which will take me like the next 20 minutes. So I won't even be able to get ready for bed until about 2 o'clock. And I've also got a plan tomorrow, and then I've got to read, and I'm not even tired. I've been on about 6 hours sleep the past 2 days, and I'm covered in spots because my body's just telling me, get some sleep. Then I've also got Saturday completely busy with my 2 business partners. We're doing a little putting our minds together and coming up with the next Apple, what you call it, brainstorm. And then this is the thing. Obviously, I went to Bible study as well earlier. That was good. It was actually really good. I ended up just talking the most out of anyone there. And to be honest, I was very anxious going. You know, as you can see, I'd barely leave the house, so it's a big deal for me. But it was good. I ended up talking the most out of anyone there, and it was good. It was good. And one of them's actually like an hour ago at like midnight had their car battery die, and they're like stuck on the road. So I've got to go and help them tomorrow. Which isn't the best timing, but you know, you got to help people out, don't you? So all of that's going on. Bit of a chaotic day, brain dump. Can't even remember what I was talking about now, but yeah, I'm only joking. Everything's actually going really well, other than all the things that I just mentioned, which is pretty much every aspect of my life. But other than that, we're rocking and rolling. But now I'm eating good. I'm feeling good. I'm back, car's working. I'm doing MMA. I'm finding that balance again, so yeah, it's all good. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say was, this is the most chaotic video I've probably ever taken, but I've got there's one of the 10 commandments, I believe it was one of the 10 commandments, was to honor the Sabbath, so have a day of rest a week. And there's actually like a big thing to it, because you're basically just saying like, I'm gonna step away from working and trying to control where my life's going, and through just hard work and grit. And I'm going to take a full day off to literally put it in God's hands and have trust that He will provide. And it isn't actually on me. And it's like almost a way of showing your faith, to surrender in that way. And for me, being somebody that is building up a personal brand, building up a business, building up a skill in sales, doing all this stuff, right, trying MMA, like, I like to think for a 20-year-old, I'm relatively hardworking. It's actually very hard to think that I'm not going to work on a Sunday, which kind of makes me feel like it's probably something that I need to do, especially this weekend though, because I've got like a day off pretty much doing this thing for my business, which is just like a passion project, a side project. I just see that as a hobby, right, at the moment. In fact, I'm doing a full day on that. Makes me think I'm not going to have any time to do any sales stuff. So, yeah, bit in a predicament, but I think long term I need to honour the Sabbath. But I'm going to do more research into that, and I'll get back to you on what I figure out. We'll see. Anyway, for this, I'm just going to send some emails out, do my end of day report, probably get to sleep for around 2, then probably read for half an hour, because my brain's just, there's too much going on if you couldn't already tell. So I need to like read and wind down, and then I just like fall asleep. So probably be about 2:30, I'll fall asleep, another 6 hours of sleep. Isn't too bad, but isn't ideal at the same time. I want to get more like 8.5 hours. I feel like I need a lot of sleep, but I'm almost getting tired talking at this rate. Let's speak in the morning. Maybe I'm just delirious. But all of that took me until 2:24. I've got to be up in 6 hours. And why is my knee just buckled? What's going on? I don't know, I just made a video on Instagram basically just saying I've had a rough day. Kind of feel like it's gonna bang. The ones that actually did well before was just me saying how shit life's going. I might just start being negative on this video. I might just start being really negative. Just constantly pursue being successful, but just say how impossible it is. That could be my niche. I don't know. It's not possible though. But yeah. So it is now, and I know I look like a twat. I have to point it out every time. I don't think I look cool in these, even though I actually weirdly do, but it's just embarrassing. I don't know. Anyway, it's now Saturday morning at 1 o'clock in the morning. Just finished Friday, and I got a 10k close on my last call of the week after like an 8 call cold streak. Just made $1,000 in a day. Which is pretty mental. First of a day doing that. If I did that every day of the month, 22 working days in a month, I'd make $22,000 in a month. Pretty cool. Can't really believe it, to be honest. And yeah, I'm like really excited. I think we're going to really help her, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. I literally had a massive cold streak, was whining like a bitch, and managed to pull that out of the bag on the very last call after closing all of the other calls before that. So, only issue is it's 1:10 in the morning, and the night before that I got to sleep at like 2:30, night before that like 1:30. I've been having like 6 hours sleep every morning, and today I haven't really been filming it. It's because I've been out of schedule. This morning I did sleep in, I missed MMA training, and then I had to drive and help some guy from the Bible study that I went to the other day restart his car. So I was like a mechanic, starting everything up. Felt like the top bloke, but the top bloke, is that even a saying? But anyway, did that, had like a big like breakfast and then like a snack. So I've still eaten pretty clean today. And yeah, just had a load of sales calls and felt really disheartened. Sent like 2 voice notes to the founder, like in a like not the best spirits, just kind of talking him through how things are going. And next thing you know, he goes to sleep, and everyone goes to sleep because it was like midnight, and I got that close to the door. So I can't really believe it, to be honest. It's weird. Like I was literally like praying before that as well. I was like, dear God, like just please like help me, genuinely like allow me to help these people if they actually need the help. Like, and I just get on a call with somebody, and I've never felt like somebody needed more help than ever speaking to her. And it's weird. Like, I'm not saying if you just pray for things, it's going to happen. Like, it's not how life works. But the one thing that I do get a lot of value from is trusting in God's will, because you're not in control of anything. It's all God, and it's very easy to get caught up in, I need to do this, I need to work this hard. And obviously I'm like that. You watch my videos, you can tell that. But whenever I pray, what I pray for is just allow me to surrender to you, allow me to follow your will and put trust in you completely, and forget about what my priorities are and what my concerns are. All I need to be concerned about is following you and prioritizing you, and he'll set your path straight, he'll guide you, he'll protect you. And there's a lot of relief that comes to that. And I also feel like things will just work themselves out as well. When you have that approach, God will happily let you fall on your face time and time again until you realise it. And I've seen that with people that are very close to me, to be completely honest. Anyway, I don't know why I just went on a Christian tangent. I just ended the video and I was like, that's a bit weird way of ending it. But either way, I'm still in very much agreement of what I said. There's some wisdom for you. But yeah, in terms of tomorrow, I'm waking up early. I've got like a day with my business partners. We're doing like a little brainstorming session on what service we're going to move forward with. We're finally ready after months of market research. And yeah, just going to do like another like hour's work lying in bed. Got a load of emails I need to send from calls I've had today. Got to do a LinkedIn post. Got to post some social media stuff for Instagram and TikTok. That's still kind of falling off, but it started picking back up. I managed to get like 20 follows in the past like 2 days, which is pretty good. So yeah, just doing everything I can, being consistent. It's going well. Got some professional lighting in. It's Monday now on the 9th of Feb at 1:30. So I did have a bit of a lighting. I've been struggling to sleep. Went to the gym, got back at around 1, and I've just been sorting this lighting out because I used to run a social media marketing agency, which pretty much failed as soon as we bought any decent equipment in. So it's good to get some use out of it. So I've set this up now because I got it off one of my business partners. And yeah, it's hopefully going to increase the quality of the videos and also the social media posts as well. And I'm also going to start running social media posts for my side business, which I don't really talk much about, but
I went to meet my 2 business partners on Saturday, and we had like a full brainstorming session, that's the one, and we've come up with a service that we want to move forward with. Wasn't the one that I wanted to do, to be honest, but sometimes you have to just look at it as like majority decision. There's 3 of us, and I was outnumbered. I made my case for about 2 hours in a pretty heavy debate, and I lost on that one, but you know, 2 versus 1, and that's the good thing about having 3 people to run a business, or an odd number, is majority decision wins. So I have trust in those guys' judgment, and fell back on my decision, and we're moving forward with theirs. So let's see how it goes. And now it's, you know, it's not just their decision, it's all our decisions. So ready to move forward. But anyway, I've got like 10 sales calls today. I've got, I'm going to post a social media video. I am going to rejig my schedule a little bit if I have time, and then I've got some work I need to do for my side business as well, which should take like maybe 1-2 hours. So yeah, that's the plan, and let's see how this video quality actually looks.